that we ever would be true. Just a lucky moment when you whispered yes, for it meant heaven sent me you.
buddy, science is a wonderful thing. If the Wright brothers hadn't invented the airplane, I never would have met Joan Winslow. But I've a good mind to horsewhip the editor of this paper for calling her pretty. She's downright beautiful. Hello.
Oh, don't be frightened, Michael. I'm simply here on business.
Monkey business?
Oh, no. Marriage business.
Oh.
Can I have a light?
Surely.
You know, Michael, you have a lot of nerve running away with that girl and forgetting to come back.
Well,
Don't I me. You're not in the Navy. By the way, did you tell your pretty little aviatrix that we're engaged?
Engaged?
Mm-hmm.
But are we?
Oh, in the biggest kind of way.
Oh, it's so nice of you to let me in on that secret. Have you told your husband?
Why tell him? I'm divorcing him anyway. And if he knew I was going to marry you, it might take away all his pleasure in getting rid of you.
But seriously, Vi, I don't really want to get married. I have enough trouble already.
Well, darling, you know you should have thought of that before. Because little boys who want to avoid trouble shouldn't take married women out to public places. Or write them love letters.
Oh.
Oh, no, sorry.
I see you have the goods right on you.
Oh, no, darling. I have the goods right on you.
Oh, Vi. You know, I'm really not worthy of becoming your husband. I have a bad temper, and I'm fickle, and I'm a regular Don Juan.
Oh, Michael, how thrilling.
And furthermore, Vi, I get terrifically drunk and beat women.
From you, Angel, I love it.
Oh, Vi, let's be serious. Is this a matter of money?
Listen here, Michael. Are you trying to buy me off? How dare you say a thing like that to me?
Vi, please, you'll arouse everybody in this house.
What if I do arouse them? Why shouldn't they hear? After all, I sacrificed for you.
Sacrifice? Sacrifice, according to the dictionary, is something that someone gives with reluctance.
Well, listen here, baby. You're going to sacrifice yourself in front of a clergyman and like it. Good night, Michael. See you in church, dear.
Now, that's a situation. Buddy, if we aren't very careful, we're going to have a new blonde mama. Hello. Operator, what number must I ask for to get Ashcraft 8941? No, not Ashcan. Ashcraft 8941. What? I try to get fresh with you. Dear lady, you wrong me deeply. Hello. Is Miss Joan Winslow there, please? Huh? Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I don't want Finkelstein's Irish Linen Shop. Hello. Operator, I don't care what numbers you start with, as long as you end up by giving me Ashcraft 8941.
Is there anything I can do for you, Miss Joanne?
No, no. Please go away. I'm so upset.
Hello.
Hello. Is this Miss Joan Winslow?
Yes?
Well, how are you after your little accident? This is Michel Towne speaking.
Oh, it's you, is it?
Yes, in the flesh.
Well, you got me into a nice jam.
A nice jam? You sound like little Eva being chased by the bloodhounds. What's your trouble?
Oh, trouble enough. My guardian's furious. And it's all your fault.
My fault? My dear lady, I can't think.
I know you can't. That's why I'm in this predicament. Oh, dear.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, don't be a fool. Well, I'm desperate. I'd like to elope with the Iceman.
Well, I'm a nice man.
I didn't say a nice man. I said an Iceman. Ice.
Yeah, I got you the first time.
Oh, don't be funny. My heart is breaking.
Save the pieces. I'll be right over.
Oh, you can't come over here. My guardian would kill you.
Too late. I'm practically there now.
Oh, no, I tell you can't come over. Hello. Oh, hello.
What's all the shushing for?
Well, you were making a terrible racket with that horn. My guardian might have heard you.
I thought it was very pretty. I was serenading you.
You might think so, but he isn't so musical.
But I wasn't serenading him. I was serenading you.
That's not the point. If he saw us out here, why, he'd be furious.
All right, then let's go in the house and talk.
No. Goodness, why, you don't understand. You can't go in the house.
Why, what's the matter with the house? I think it's a very pretty house.
If he caught us talking in there, he'd probably throw us both out.
All right, then. I think it's more romantic in the garden anyway. Let's talk there.
Well, I can't go in the garden like this.
Oh, sure you can. Come on. Now tell me, what is all this talk about eloping?
Oh, I didn't mean actually eloping.
Oh.
But I do wish I could get away from everything.
Well, what's the matter? Has something happened?
It's my guardian. He's been perfectly horrible for the last few weeks. And today, well, he was meaner than ever.
Sure, but it wasn't your fault that your plane was wrecked.
You see, he's never approved of my flying. In fact, he hated the idea of my leaving Iowa.
You lived in Iowa? Oh, you poor, poor kid.
Well, he's sending me back home, where I'll have to live in a stuffy old house with stuffy old people.
But he can't bully you like that.
But he does.
I know exactly how you feel. I'm just as badly off myself. A certain blonde party is trying to inveigle me into matrimony.
Really?
Yes.
But you're not.
Oh, no. Why, no, of course not. I know a way out. You'd be free of your guardian.
Yes?
And I'd be free of a very designing woman and obtain a very, very attractive wife.
I don't quite follow you.
Well, I mean, let's get married.
What? Me marry you?
Sure.
Why, you're a perfect stranger.
Oh, no, none of us is perfect. But if I'm a stranger, that's a fault I'll gladly remedy.
Oh, don't try to be funny again. I'm in no mood for trifling.
Good heavens, you surely don't call marriage a trifle, do you?
Indeed, I do not. That's why I think it in very poor taste that you should be jesting about it.
But our marriage would be in name only. That is,
Oh, you mean that we wouldn't... Well, that...
exactly.
Oh. At first I thought you meant that you... Well, I mean that...
Please, I never meant. That is, you know what I mean.
In other words, so that we wouldn't... Well, we wouldn't...
You took the very words right out of my mouth.
Then it would be purely a business deal.
Well, yes, purely a business deal. That is, you would never, you'd never have to, well, I mean, you just wouldn't. You wouldn't. We'd separate right after the ceremony.
Oh. Well, that does sound rather unusual. But I'll do it.
Agreed. Purely platonic? Shake.
No. Purely platonic.
My error. I know what we can do. I'll get a magistrate to marry us aboard my yacht.
Great. Then I'll be free of my guardian.
And I'll be free of my blonde peril. Whoopee. Now, I'll tell you, the first thing we must do, of course, is get... I've been rotten, I know, but please try to forgive me, won't you? Then it's all over. Your wedding dress. That night, standing there beside me, you looked so beautiful.
I don't want to remember.
Oh, don't say that, darling. Please believe me when I tell you I'm
Oh,
sorry.
believe you. After you made me a solemn promise, and then you went back on your word. Oh, Michael, I've been so wretched, so unhappy.
I've been a brute, Joan, but all I want is a chance to make you happy again.
I'm afraid it's too late.
Don't say that, dearest. If you'll only forgive me, I'll spend the rest of my life trying to be worthy of your love.
Does my love mean that much to you, Michael?
Oh, Joan, you know it does. It means more to me than anything else in the world. Joan, if there's any forgiveness in your heart, please put this dress on again, just once more, for this last time. Oh, Joan, you make me so happy.
Fancy seeing you here. Stuffy little world, isn't it? Michael might have had the delicacy not to put you in this room.
What are you doing here?
And who, may I inquire, has a better right?
I don't understand.
Oh, stop playing innocent. It may work with Michael, but not with me.
I'm not trying to fool anyone. Least of all, Michael.
Why, you little fool. Do you think you can take Michael away from me? Well, you can't.
I didn't know he was yours to take.
Well, you know now. Why, you don't mean as much to Michael as this, or this, or that. He loves me.
I can't believe it.
listen to me. I've divorced my husband. I've done everything to hold my son. He's my man. I'll kill anyone who tries to.
Please. You don't know what you're saying.
Oh, don't I know? You drop Michael, or I'll drag his name in the gutter, and yours too.
Please, stop it.
Oh, I'll tell every newspaper in town that you spent the night on his yacht.
Oh, I
You
heard
understand?
enough.
Joan, what is this woman saying to you? Please, Joan.
Don't touch me.
But, Joan, if you'll only let me explain,
No. I've heard all that I care to hear. From your woman. She's welcome to you.
What's the idea? What have you been saying to her?
What difference does it make what she said? The mere fact that she comes into this room is proof enough that you...
But, Joan, if you'll only believe in me, if you'll only have faith,
How dare you ask me to believe in you after what's happened?
But, Joan, I swear that I...
I know how sacred your vows are.
Oh, why don't you tell her the truth? Why don't you tell her that you've never meant anything to me?
Oh, it's too late now. I believed in you, cared for you, loved you. But you can't play straight with even me, the woman you pretended to love.
Oh, Joan, I do love you more than anybody else in the world, more than life itself.
No.
Please, Joan,
I never want to see you again.
Joan!
I don't want even to live.
Joan,
Just a minute, please.
Oh, you're a bundle of trouble.
Wake up in there.
Let me in quick.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to take my plane out right away.
But, ma'am, it's after midnight.
Oh, never mind the time. I want it immediately.
Yes, ma'am. What is it, miss?
Get the plane ready. I'm taking her out.
Boy, you're taking an awful risk. You hardly trot out these pontoons.
Stop wasting valuable time and do as I tell you.
But if you go out there in the dark, there's no telling what will happen.
Oh, it doesn't make any difference. I've got to get away from here right away.
You're taking an awful chance, miss. You know, you hardly tried this thing out since you cracked into that guy's speedboat.
You stop arguing, please, and do as I tell you.
All right, it's your funeral. Ready? Off.
Off.
Contact.
Contact.
nice state of affairs.
Here we are. I mean, where are we? Let's sit down, Joan.
Well, this is the second time I've crashed. Thanks to you.
I'm sorry, Joan. I didn't mean to make you lose control of the plane, I mean.
What on earth made you do such a crazy thing?
I don't know. Besides, kissing one's wife isn't so crazy. That's just old-fashioned.
What were you doing in my plane anyway?
Oh, Joan, I couldn't let you go like that, and I just had to explain.
Well, no good explaining now. We're miles from land. We're drifting out to sea.
You mean we might be here all night?
I wish it were only all night. Michael, we may never be found.
Well, Joan, whether we are or not, I want you to know that Viola lied to you when she told you that I loved her. I've never loved anyone in the world but you. Won't you believe me?
Oh, I'd like to believe you, Michael. But Viola said she meant everything to you.
Oh, but she doesn't. She's never meant anything to me. Never. And never will. Won't you believe that?
I want to. I will.
And you didn't mean what you said last night about not wanting to live?
I'm just beginning to live, Michael.
My dear little wife.
My husband.
Joan, wake up. We're saved. Here's my yacht.
You what?
Not my what, my yacht. We're saved, Joan.
Oh, Michael. Oh, you were saved, Michael.
Look, there they are. All my life, I wanted a millionaire for a brother-in-law, and now you've gone and lost him.
Oh, yeah? Well, listen here, baby. When I hook 'em, they stay hooked.
Well, I hope so.
Are you all right, sir?
I'm so glad they're found. We're lucky.
There. Now you're all right, aren't you, dearest?
Yes, Michael, darling. Oh, I hate to interrupt so touching a scene, Michael, darling. But I have a telegram here that may interest you.
Really? From who?
It's from my lawyer. And he tells me my divorce has been granted.
Splendid. Congratulations.
Thank you. And now, there's nothing to prevent our marriage. We're on the high seas, and the captain here can perform the ceremony. You know, I've never been married on a yacht before, and I think it'll be so romantic. And you, Joan, dear, you may be my witness. I'd like to, Viola, but unfortunately, or rather I should say fortunately, I am already married to Michael. What? Isn't that true, Captain?
Yes, indeed, madam. Right here on the yacht.
Why, you must be crazy. I don't understand. Goodbye, Viola. Oh, I'm so tired, Michael.
Joan, dear. See you in church.
When you hook 'em, they stay hooked to somebody else.
Oh, you little peanut, you.
Don't you call me a peanut. Listen now. Listen.